This is the best way to make money online in 2026, ranked from S tier to F tier. And I've tried all of these and have made over $10 million, so I know which one of these actually work. And I'm gonna be ranking each method based on three things. One, how easy it is to start. Two, how much money you can realistically make. And three, how much freedom it gives you once it's up and running. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you a new business model no one is talking about that is absolute S tier, the best way to make money online in 2026. First up is Amazon FBA, and I'm putting this at A tier, not S tier, which might be surprising if you watch this channel because I've personally made millions of dollars using the Amazon FBA model. I even recently started an Amazon FBA business in 7 days that did over $1 million in sales, over 500K in profit, and I went on to sell that business for close to $1 million just a couple months ago. But there is a hidden reason why I put Amazon FBA at A tier and not all the way up at S tier that I'll get to in just a minute. Amazon FBA, for those that don't know, is where you create your own product, send it to Amazon's warehouse, and when a customer orders it, Amazon takes it from the warehouse, packs it up into a box, ships it out to them, and handles all the customer service for you. This is why it's called Amazon FBA. FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. And this is one of the OG passive income businesses because with Amazon FBA, you don't need to get customers to buy your product. Amazon already has over 170 million Prime customers going to their website every single day in the United States alone. So people are already buying things off Amazon. And on top of that, when someone buys your product, you don't have to deal with the shipping and handling. Amazon takes care of that with their FBA program. Now, to be clear, it does take some hard work to get your Amazon business started. That's why I give it a 7 out of 10 for how easy it is to start. But last year alone, people spent over $700 billion on Amazon.com. There's also over 300 million people that visit Amazon every single month. Half of all US households have a Prime membership. And 62% of all sales that happen on Amazon sellers is from third-party sellers. That's people like you and me selling our products on Amazon and making money. And with Amazon FBA, you can make almost unlimited money. I personally know a lot of 9-figure sellers, meaning they're doing over $100 million in sales. So I'll give this a 10 out of 10 for how much money you can make. And I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 for how much freedom it gives you. Because once you have your Amazon business up and running, you literally can travel, you can enjoy your life, and Amazon takes care of all the hard parts of running your business. The only thing you do need to do is watch as your inventory gets low. You're gonna have to send an email to your manufacturer, ordering more inventory, and making sure they send it into the Amazon warehouse. But literally you can hire a VA to do that for you. Next up is dropshipping, which is super popular, but I would put this at B tier. Dropshipping is when you sell a product online without ever holding inventory. A customer buys from your store and your supplier ships it straight to them. You never touch the product. Most people do this by finding products on AliExpress and putting up a Shopify store. The global dropshipping market was worth over $300 billion in 2024, and it's projected to hit over $500 billion by 2027. So you can definitely make money with dropshipping. But the problem with dropshipping is anyone can see what you're selling, copy it, and steal your customers overnight. There's no protection, and you're probably not gonna make a ton of money with this method. That's why I give it a 6 out of 10 for how much money you can make. Now, don't get me wrong, you can make $1 million from this method, but there's not a lot of 8 or 9-figure dropshipping sellers. I have a huge network of entrepreneurs, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the top entrepreneurs, there's nobody that I know that's actually doing dropshipping in this old school model. What people do instead of dropshipping is they create their own brand, because when you're dropshipping, you're still just a middleman. There's the company that makes the products, that owns the brand, there's the customers, and then there's you in between the two of them. What high-level entrepreneurs do is they cut out that middleman, they make the brand, they make the product, and they sell it directly to the customers, and they make most of the profit. And with dropshipping, there's nothing stopping someone from selling the exact same product that you're selling or copying you. And because of that, I give it a 5 out of 10 of how much freedom it gives you. Now, again, you can get lucky with dropshipping, find a product that no one else finds out about, and maybe you can keep it going. But what I've seen is usually people have success for a couple months, and then the competitors come in and sales drop off very quickly because they don't own the brand. But I will say it's a very easy way to start out. I would actually give it a 9 out of 10 for how easy it is to start. Next up is SMMA, which stands for Social Media Marketing Agency. And before we rank this popular business model, make sure to smash that like button because I'm saving you hours, months, probably years of your life by telling you exactly what works in this video. And SMMA is a C tier. This business model is where you go to businesses and offer to handle their marketing for them. Things like running their ads, managing their social media, getting them more customers. And in 2026, gurus have been repackaging this as AI automation agency, but it's basically the same thing. You're just using AI tools to do it. Now, I will say the digital marketing agency industry is worth over $400 billion globally. Every business wants help with marketing and AI right now. So you can get $5,000 to $10,000 a month really fast with this business model. And that's why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 for how easy it is to start. And you can make a lot of money with this model. That's why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 for how much money you can make. I do have friends that have grown giant social media marketing agencies, but the truth is, most of them started 10 years ago. This used to be a lot easier of a way to make money online. Now there's so much competition. Everyone's doing this. It's very hard for you to stand out. I do think doing the AI automation agency is a smarter idea than the social media marketing agency in 2026. But with any kind of agency model, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10 for how much freedom it gives you. I know a ton of agency owners and they work harder than any other entrepreneur that I know. You have to constantly be working for your customer, convincing them to sign up for another month and another month and another month. You have to go out and get new customers. You have to hire employees oftentimes to run your business for you. It's a lot more work and a lot more hand-holding than a lot of these other methods that I'm talking about in this video. Next up is Amazon KDP, and this is A tier for sure. KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. It's Amazon's platform that lets you publish and sell books and journals without printing a single copy yourself. When someone buys your book, Amazon prints it and ships it. You keep the profits. The self-publishing market is worth over $4 billion and growing every year. Amazon controls about 80% of the ebook market. So if you're selling on Amazon, you're selling on the biggest platform there is. And AI tools have made it so that making a book is so much faster and easier than it's ever been before. You can research what's selling, find gaps, and create books and topics people are actively searching for. Once your books rank on Amazon, they generate income for months or years without you touching them. The only problem is the income potential. I'm gonna put out a 6 out of 10. Most Amazon KDP books are not gonna make that much money, but what you can do is create 50 or 100 books using AI and make a decent amount of money. Still, most people aren't going to make as much money with KDP as you're going to make with a physical product business. However, I would give this one pretty close to a 10 out of 10 for how easy it is to start. You literally could create an Amazon KDP book in a day. Now, promoting it, marketing it, doing all the stuff necessary to get it to the top of the rankings, that may take a few days or weeks, but this is one of the few business models that you could do today if you wanted to. And as far as how much freedom this gives you, I would put this at a 9 out of 10 because once your book is up and running, it's pretty easy. Now, again, the problem with this is there's nothing stopping other people from copying you. When you're selling a physical product, there is a bigger moat around your castle because with physical products, there is some startup cash that's required. With KDP, there's pretty much no startup cash. So you're gonna get a lot more copycats. Next up is affiliate marketing, and affiliate marketing is B tier. This is when you promote someone else's product, and every time someone buys through your link, you get a commission. You don't need to handle inventory, shipping, or customer service. The affiliate marketing industry is worth over $17 billion globally, and it's still growing fast. People are making 6 figures a year promoting products through YouTube, blogs, and short form content. With the Amazon Associates program, you can earn commissions on millions of products, and with the Amazon Influencer program, you can make money just by filming short review videos on Amazon product pages. Every time someone watches your video and buys, you earn a commission. This is pretty much as close to passive income as it gets. The problem is you don't own anything, and Amazon or whoever you're promoting can cut your commission anytime they want. And they've done this again and again. And I've personally experienced this where I thought I was making good money with affiliate marketing, and then all of a sudden the company I'm an affiliate for cuts me off and says, hey, we're not doing this anymore, or lowers my rate, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I would give this a 9 out of 10 for how easy it is to start, but only a 7 out of 10 on how much money you can make. There's not a lot of people out there that are 8 or 9 figure affiliate marketers. There's probably a few, but it's very uncommon. And as far as how much freedom this will give you, I would say it's probably about a 7 out of 10, because like I said, the company you're an affiliate for can cut you off whenever they want. Next up is day trading. This includes crypto and stock trading, and I'm gonna give both of these an absolute F tier. I've met so many people that think they're gonna make a ton of money doing this, and then I talk to them 1 or 2 years later, and they lost more money than they made. Now, can this work? Yes, I'm not saying that this is impossible, but most people pitching you on crypto or stock trading, they are scamming you. There are certain systems that can potentially work in certain markets, but what happens is the market dynamic shifts and those models break down and you end up losing all the money you thought you made. For ease of starting, I'm giving this a 3 out of 10 because to actually understand the stock market or the crypto market, it takes a lot of information and knowledge. What you have to realize is when you're trying to make money on the stock market, you're competing against giant corporations that spend billions on models on how the market works, some of the smartest people in the world. You're competing against them. And to me, this is like going to a professional poker game thinking you're gonna outplay the best poker players in the world. Is it possible with enough knowledge and enough information? Yes, but most people will end up losing. And as far as income potential, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10 because again, some people like Warren Buffett are gonna make billions, but a lot more people are gonna lose a ton of money. And to some degree, this is a zero-sum game. Every time someone makes a bunch of money, there's someone on the other side of the trade that is losing money. And most people, unless you're extremely knowledgeable, you're gonna be on that losing side. And as far as how much freedom this gives you, it's a 2 out of 10. You need to do this every single day, and it's completely dependent on you to study the charts and learn everything. And you have to go every day and make sure you're making the right trades. Next up is a C tier, and we have creating a YouTube or a personal brand as a business. And there are a few different ways you can make money with YouTube. You can build your own channel and earn ad revenue. You can build a personal brand and use it to sell products or services, or you can do YouTube automation where you start a faceless YouTube channel, hire editors and scriptwriters to make videos, and collect ad revenue without ever appearing on camera. And over 113 million YouTube channels exist right now, and around 30,000 new channels are created every single day. The top creators obviously make millions, but even smaller channels with 10,000 to 100,000 subscribers can make a few $1,000s a month from ads alone. And the reason this is C tier is because you'll need to create really good content in 2026 to get views. YouTube is one of the most competitive platforms in the world. If you're doing YouTube automation and outsourcing to a cheap editor on Fiverr with no real strategy, you're gonna get 0 views and waste a bunch of money. Just paying someone to make videos doesn't mean anyone will actually watch them. And because of this, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 for how easy it is to start. It actually takes some real skill to make videos that people are gonna watch. However, for income potential, I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10. Now, this could go up to a 10 out of 10 if you use your YouTube channel to sell other products. For instance, on my YouTube channel here, I promote my Amazon FBA physical branded products like Carnivore Electrolytes, which is a brand that I created in 7 days and did over $1 million in sales with. And I also use this YouTube channel to promote my coaching services. I have different coaching programs. There's actually a link down below if you want to apply for, I have a free call that you can get where you can learn more information about my coaching programs. We have a Amazon FBA accelerator that will help you to start an Amazon FBA business. You can learn more information about that. It's a free call if you want to apply down below. I'll also add with my YouTube channel, I'm also making affiliate commission on different products and services that I promote. Now, as far as how much freedom this gives you, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Because if you have a YouTube channel that you're the face of, you're constantly gonna have to be making more and more videos. Now you can batch that, and I've done this before, where I film 6 months worth of videos or 3 months worth of videos in a week or two. But as much as I've tried to make my YouTube channel automated and passive income, it still does require my input. Unlike my business Carnivore Electrolytes, that once I launched it on Amazon, I did nothing. I just let Amazon take care of everything for me. I did hire some VAs to handle some of the communication with my manufacturer and handle a little bit of customer service, but I wasn't involved at all. Next up is selling digital products, and this is also A tier. Digital products are things like online courses, templates, and printables. You create something once and you sell it over and over again. The profit margins for this are almost 100%. There's no inventory, no shipping, or cost of goods. The global digital product market is worth over $330 billion and it's growing fast. Online courses alone are a $400 billion industry. So there is a massive demand, but you're selling something people can't hold in their hand. So your whole job is to convince a stranger on the internet why your program, your info product has value. And because of that, for how easy it is to start, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. It's actually pretty hard to make money with an info product or a course because you have to convince people to buy your program. I know when I was first starting out on YouTube, and I've been doing YouTube for almost 12 years now, when I was first starting out, even though I had a lot of experience and knowledge, I would create an info product and no one would really buy it because they didn't know that I actually had the skills that I said I had. As far as income potential, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 though. You can make a lot of money selling coaching programs, info products, all those different things. Now, a key thing here is you wanna make sure you're doing this ethically, that you're giving value. One of the number one things for me this year is making sure that everyone that joins our coaching program gets more value than they paid to join the program. And let me tell you, it's hard work to make sure that you have a quality program. It's something that I've spent hundreds of hours figuring out how do we give the best value to our students that we can. And I'll also say, even though I said profit margins are near 100%, that's true if you're selling just a digital course or some kind of digital product. With my accelerator coaching program, we've actually have a lot of different costs. I hire a team of coaches that are experts at Amazon FBA. Plus there's a bunch of other hidden costs. Our margins are a lot lower than 100%, but it makes it so that the students get better results. And I think with a coaching program, the number one marketer that you have is the success of your students. One of the things I do on this YouTube channel is feature student success stories. And those student success stories make a lot more people want to join the program. And as far as how much freedom this gives you, it really depends, but I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. If you have a simple info product, just like a digital course or something like that, it's very easy, there's very little work required. However, if you have like the kind of coaching program that I do, it actually takes a lot of work to make sure that all your students are happy and to make sure that everything's running smoothly. So it really depends here. Next up is TikTok Shop, and this is a crazy new way to make money, but I'm gonna give this A tier status. And with TikTok Shop, it lets you sell physical products directly inside the TikTok app. Customers see your product in a video, tap to buy, and check out without ever leaving TikTok. It did over $15 billion in US sales in 2025, and that's up 68% from the year before. Globally, TikTok Shop hit over $64 billion in sales. What makes this so good is how easy it is to get sales. You don't need a huge audience. You don't need an audience at all. You don't even need to make videos yourself. You launch a product and TikTok creators will promote it for you on commission. They make the video, someone buys through it, and you both get paid. I've seen products go from zero to thousands of sales because of one single video that went viral. And the best part is that 97% of TikTok Shop buyers also use Amazon. So when a product goes viral on TikTok, people go search for it on Amazon too. And I'm gonna talk about that in just a second. Now for ease of starting, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Income potential, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10 because you can literally create a brand that ends up going viral and sell that brand for 8 or 9 figures. As someone that's been an internet marketer for over 10 years, I've seen this happen again and again, where people that are early adopters, early movers can make a ton of money by taking advantage of a new platform before anyone else gets on it. Now, as far as how much freedom this gives you, I would give it a 7 out of 10 because the creators do the marketing for you. You're gonna have to find new creators and make sure that new people are promoting your brand. But that leads me into the only S-tier business model in 2026, and that is the flywheel method. This is when you combine Amazon FBA and TikTok Shop together. And it's the biggest opportunity to make money in 2026 that nobody is talking about. What you do is you launch a TikTok Shop brand, but also list your product on Amazon FBA. People see it on TikTok Shop, they buy it on Amazon, and that makes it so that your listing rank goes up, meaning that you go higher up in the search results. The higher up in the search results you are on Amazon, the more people that it will buy. The more people that will buy on Amazon, some of those people are going to make TikTok Shop videos about your product, and the cycle just goes and goes and goes, and you make more and more money. This is what happened with brands like Liquid IV. When their product went viral on TikTok, 62% of the sales driven by that content actually happened on Amazon, not on TikTok. Amazon FBA and TikTok Shop alone are A tier, but when you combine them, it's the only way to make money right now that I would actually consider S tier. And this is something that we're talking a lot about in our coaching program. And like I said, if you want to get a free coaching call with someone on our team, you can apply down below. Not everyone that applies is going to be able to get a call, but click that button, apply, and hopefully we'll get you on a call. If you do want to learn how to create your own product with the Amazon FBA / TikTok Shop model, I also have this free course. You can click right here to get, it's a YouTube video. There's no email required. All you got to do is click on that video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.